and welcome to Costumes and Cocktails. I'm particularly excited about today's costume and cocktails video because I handmade this entire dress from scratch and I am super proud of it. The drink that I'm going to be focusing on today is a gimlet, one of the most simple gin cocktails I have encountered. It is comprised of only 2 ingredients, roses, lime juice, and navy strength gin. Now the history is a little bit interesting and it starts with 1867 when roses lime juice was actually created. It was a way to preserve lime juice without using alcohol. It was often used by the Navy, but they kind of changed things up a little bit by adding navy strength gin to it. It can also be made using vodka, but obviously I'm the gin queen, so it has to be gin. The name gimlet potentially comes from a drill that is used for boring, and the idea is that the gimlet drink, because it is so strong, has a very piercing effect on the sailors. Alternatively, the name could have also come from Dr. Thomas Gimlet, who possibly invented the recipe as a way to combat scurvy for the Navy. This drink also rose to popularity in about 1957 in Raymond Chandler's book, The Long Goodbye, and the protagonist Philip Marlowe, that was his favorite drink. So this is the history of the gimlet. Again, this recipe is absolutely simple, and a good way to get you dullard is what we call it in South African. It is slang for getting very, very litty. So you start off with 1 part roses lime juice, and I'm going to be adding that to some ice in my shaker just to cool it down and dilute it just a little. And to that, I will be adding some Conniption Navy Strength Gin. This gin is really interesting. It is vacuum distilled. So the botanicals that are used, some include cardamom, rosemary, citrus, cassia, which is kind of like cinnamon, and it helps to bring a really soft but strong delicate but strong flavor. So that will be 4 parts to the roses lime cordial. Oh, it's you again. We are going to shake it all up and pour into our glass that is garnished with some fresh lime. Time for the taste test. Oh! That is power, but it is damn delicious. Oh my gosh. The navy strength is always a kick in the teeth. The lime, because it is a sweetened lime juice, it brings that sweetness into it, but the lime has that tartness and it balances everything out. It is very refreshing. I think one of these would be enough to get me through a night. I'm very pleased I made this. Thank you for joining me, and I hope you admired my gorgeous dress. I'll see you next week on some more costumes and cocktails.